What is up, everyone? Today, there wasn't really a lot. Um, One thing that did happen, icebathing. Oop, what was that? Um, icebathing did happen, and this time it was like there were two others with me, so three people, and the ice was honestly like this thick. So like, what is it? Like surely 3 to 5 centimeters thick, and it was actually like we couldn't get in. We got there. Someone else, like a group of three people, were there, and a friend asked him like, "Yo, is it warm in there today?" Trying to be funny or whatever. I don't know. Um, I said it again, right? And the guy answered with, "Oh, we don't even know. We have a hammer and we couldn't get into the water." So, yeah, they literally were on the surface level. That's not even to the knees. They were, I don't know, they probably laid down or whatever. That was also my friend's idea. So, when the other friend came, who was late, really late, um, say it again. Yeah, we basically made a bit of a plan, and they broke the ice to a certain level, till it was to our knees. It was knees deep, which is not a lot because usually we're in there like to our stomach, and then we go down. But this time only knees deep because we literally couldn't go further. Because a friend literally, he stood on it and tried to push to break it kinda with all of his weight, and he couldn't do it, which is crazy. So we just stayed there and then sat down at the ground. It was dirty as fuck. That was not really that pleasant. This time I stayed in there for 8.5 minutes, which is good because honestly, it like there has never been this much ice before. I could have actually stayed in there longer, but I didn't want to because my body started to shiver, my whole body, and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna get sick from this, it will be a problem because I've just been sick. So I was like, all right, I will not. There's, by the way, food in front of me. That's why. What is it? That's crazy. Anyways, what was I saying? No idea. Ice bathing. Yeah, but I didn't stay in there for as long as I could have, not to the max, because it would have been a problem had I gotten sick again. That's what I said, right? So I went out after 8.5 minutes, roughly, and my other friend who was late, he stayed in there for I think a solid 10 minutes. But the thing is, he was also the one who broke the ice, so he like his body touched the water for definitely 15 minutes, but full body he was under the water for 10. Mm-hmm. And there was something else that I wanted to say. Right. We sat down, and for me, the like my legs started floating up when I tried to lean a bit back. And they did it pretty smartly. They placed their legs under the ice so that it couldn't float up above the surface, right? And so I did that too. But that wasn't. That was so weird. I saw my feet light up, literally like the sun below the ice. This looks so good. I really want to eat right now. I almost started saying yeah, and that was also the point when I started thinking about going out, and I started shivering, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to get sick, you know. And I've been in there for a decent amount of time. Yup, that's what's up. I honestly wanted to try laying on the ice, like on the surface that we couldn't break with my back on it. But I was low key worried that suddenly the ice is gonna break, I'm gonna fall in, and then I'm really gonna get sick. Like if I fall in there with my whole body, and I might drown because no, I won't drown, but it's exaggerated. Like I will definitely panic because imagine you're laying on something, suddenly it's gone, and your whole body is underwater. And imagine I go in the wrong direction, and suddenly I'm under the whole solid ice, and yeah, that's why I didn't do that. Damn, I sound like such a bitch. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, and then we the friend who was late, he had to wait for the train 20 minutes anyway, so he got, oh no, that was not because of that, but he got tea. He brought tea with him, and another friend had chocolate, like some fancy chocolate. I don't even know. It looked fancy. And after ice bathing, we ate and drank that, and it was kind of cool. I guess that was a moment. That was definitely a moment. And after that, we even went into the cafe again. They both of them bought coffees, what the hell I was saying, coffees, and I almost hit myself again. I had a cocoa with me because I usually do that, and since we were meeting later than usually, I had enough time to prepare that. That's right. I came home, did my habits. I ate for sure, and then I talked, to friends a lot. And I also studied for maths because this week I think we're going to write a test because we didn't do that on Friday because the teacher was sick. And if he's going to write it tomorrow, I'll probably be cooked. If he's going to write it somewhere this week, I'll probably still be cooked. Hmm. Yeah, I really want to eat this. This looks so good. I ate this yesterday. Yo, I was so grateful for that. You don't even understand how good this tastes. Oh my god. Literally, people who can cook are the best. What the hell? I don't understand. Me personally, I don't like cooking, but yo, eating homemade food is literally the best thing there is. No burger in the world can taste as good as homemade food, in my opinion. Obviously, if the homemade food sucks, then obviously, you know. But no way can any instant gratification food that you eat outside, any junk food, compare to homemade food. Even if it's still junk food. But if it's homemade, it's like different, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Today I also found out that I got someone to start cold showering because of me going ice bathing, which is, you know, it's good. It's good to see. And I also with the friend who was late. I mean, both friends. Actually, I was there, and then the friend who lives 10 minutes away, I called him and I'm like, "Yo, bro, when are you gonna be here?" He's like, he doesn't answer, and then a minute later he answers. He's like, "Yo, I was on the couch ready to go like 10 minutes ago or even more, but I kind of fell asleep. Like I sat down and I just fell asleep." Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And the other friend was late. Like he was supposed to enter the same train as me, at the same stop as me, but yeah, he was late. And yeah, on our way back home, we talked. Honestly didn't really think a lot of him. I thought he was kind of faking it, because he seemed a bit fake. But after our talk today, I don't know. It didn't seem that way anymore. It seemed different. Yeah, and we talked well, and he also he. I feel like he's like me in my first year of self improvement. So that's cool. He also said he started getting interested in like finance topics, like almost a year ago. So it kind of fits. And also just self improvement topics in general, like sleep, dopamine. He's. I honestly was never the biology guy, but now I have to because I want to become like I want to be a trainer. Like that's plan whatever. It's like the plan I plan to take inside the matrix, right? To be a trainer, and for that I have to know not anatomy and obviously sports, fitness, whatever. Like biology is important. Like knowing what's going on in your brain, like psychology and biology is important. So I gotta learn that. And he is interested in that himself, and yeah, he told me a bit about that. I heard that before in my first year of self improvement, but I guess it was I don't know. I just let him talk. And I also like he struggled with screen time or whatever, and I told him like two approaches. Like instant gratification, delayed gratification. He said he himself has kind of trouble, adapting delayed gratification hobbies, habits, whatever. And he asked me like, "Yo, like, how do you apply it? Do you got any? Did you read anything about that?" And for a second, I was put on the spot because I like that was 2 years ago. Like nowadays, I just do it on my gut feeling basically because like all the knowledge that I gained is in my subconsciousness now. I just do it because I know what's right. Oh, so it was tough to explain, but then after thinking for like half a minute or whatever, I told them like there's two approaches you can take: a slow one, like my friend does, or you can take my approach, and I like to be extreme. So my friend's approach is slower, building a solid foundation. It's like you start, for example, I gave him the example of reading. You start reading, and every single day you set aside time. For example, every day at 6 p.m. You every day at 6 p.m. you sit down on your bed, for example, you take out a book and you start reading. It doesn't matter if you read one single page or not even one page. It does not matter, okay? What matters is that every single day you start reading and then you increase that over time. That's the slow but solid foundation approach, I guess, for those who don't like the extreme approach. But for me personally, I do the extreme approach. I set a goal, for example, 10 pages every day, and then starting on day one, I just read 10 pages every single day. I don't start at one page or half a page or whatever. I start at 10 pages and it stays at 10 pages. And when I want to read more, then I read more. But the 10 pages is the minimum, you know. I don't start slow. I've personally, like, that worked for me, so that's pretty good. What else? Oh, and I told him about screen time. Because we're also talking about, I told him, you know, just put your phone, like I told him, for me personally, like when I put like the grayscale or whatever on my phone, my screen time was literally at like 10 to 15 minutes a day. And he got really interested, and I saw it in his look, you know, and he also asked right away, like, where they do that, right? And so that reminded me to also do that, because now I applied it again. Because recently I've had the color tint, you know, to reduce eye strain. If you use the phone before sleeping or after waking up, then I would recommend the color tint. But the grayscale filter, the color filter in the settings, you look for color filters. I use it. I would recommend this one if you want to reduce your screen time. Because I mean, bro, just look at it. Are you gonna use your phone when it looks like this? Like, imagine looking at pictures. Yeah, wait, that's right. For example, imagine looking at icebathing pictures from today, and they just look like this. I look at this and I wanna throw my phone away because it looks so, like, the difference is, I look at my phone, it's fucking gray, it's fucking black and white. I look in real life, my food has more colors than this phone. Why would I look at my phone, right? That's the bro science behind it. That I personally, it's the way I personally think. I don't know. It doesn't have to be that way for you. Yeah. It's like 8 p.m. now. That's not so good because I'm gonna eat now, and after that I walk with my dog. After that I'll do my evening routine. But I still want to do a quick ab workout today. Maybe instead of the 12-minute one, I'll do the 7-minute one. I think that's a good idea. Then I just quickly do a 7-minute ab workout. Yeah, and then I still did a workout today, which is good because I wanted to do it today. Yeah, that's it. That's actually a pretty decent idea. The 7-minute one. That's actually, sometimes I really think of great ideas. Other times I think of really stupid ones. It is what it is, you know. Alright, that's it. I'm really hungry. Okay, I have to eat. So, we'll see you in the next one.